why does somebody lie about a crime like this? Well, they tend to lie because they feel victimized overall. They feel like, I am generally victimized by the system, so this event that I'm reporting, while not specifically true, is emblematic of how I am generally treated by the system, so it is not a lie.
Actually, a lot of hoaxers don't even think that what they're doing is wrong. Right. I mean, a lot of what Sally was saying here was really about the larger narrative, the larger story about bringing attention to hate in America and the climate of hate. So as long as we still find a silver lining or justification for hoaxes, we're going to continue to incentivize it.
The problem is somebody on the other end of that hoax is held accountable and pays a price for something they didn't do.
And that's the problem. You're right. Hoaxes are horrible. They're crimes, they should be prosecuted, and they will be. And the problem is that we don't need hoaxes to dramatize the issue of hate in this country. It's already a problem, and it is. One is too many, and there's suggestions that there are as many as 250,000 hate crimes, most of which are unreported in this country. That's the problem, and I hope we're all against it.
Well, it's fascinating to watch which trends get highlighted by the media, and the Jussie Smollett case is a good example of the trends that are highlighted by the media. The same night that Jussie Smollett claimed this happened, the same night there was a Jewish man walking in Brooklyn who was wearing payas, which are the side locks, and the yarmulke, and he was beaten on tape. Okay, there was actual tape of this happening. Why exactly has this not received national media attention? Well, the New York Times explained in an October 2018 piece. They said the reason we have not covered this in depth is because we couldn't find a clear trend in the attackers, meaning that they couldn't find a single instance in which it had been a white supremacist. So in other words, when there's a narrative that the media wish to push, which is that there's a vast upsurge in white supremacism in the United States, the media want to believe that this is because of President Trump's election particularly, even though hate crime statistics have been rising year on year, 2015, 2016, 2017, and now 2018. Because of that, what happens in New York is not of relevance. What happened to Jussie Smollett was of massive national relevance.
I think that's not fair. I think it's because he was a celebrity, and we pay an insane and unhealthy amount of attention to celebrities in this country. But the truth is, look, this isn't the oppression Olympics, Ben. Anti-Semitic crimes are awful, and homophobic crimes are awful, and racist crimes are awful,
I agree, but
and Islamophobic crimes are awful, and
take
they're
a
all
break, and we're
rising.